Hey, it's Gabriel here with my TCG business, Blazing Cards LLC. I just bought this Play Booster pack here. As you can see, I overpaid for it. It was from GameStop, so I recommend do not go there to buy stuff today, even though this video will be uploaded tomorrow. But I think right now market for these are like 150, 160. Got it for 230, so obviously I like almost paid double. I don't see this going up to anywhere close to this price in the market. Even after the first couple of days when everything's off the shelves and all the scalpers have gotten everything, I still really don't see this going even close to that. Maybe 180. So I think my only option is to crack this open. Hopefully I get something good, and I'm just going to sell all the singles on my store, Blazing Cards LLC on TCG Player. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's open this up here. Let's see what I get. I have the list up here on TCG Player of the top chase cards. I know in these play boosters, you're limited on what you could get. I know you can't get any of like the really good chase cards like that Soul Stone. I don't think you can get any of the spectacular Spider-Man ones either from this. I get this one. I think it goes like, yeah, it goes like that. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. So it probably has like their chase card list. The Spider-Man draft archetypes. So yeah, a lot of people do use this for draft. Drafting is pretty fun. I did try it one time. What set was it that I did it with? I forgot the set. But yeah, I did draft one time. It was pretty fun. Let's see. Let me put this up here. All right. Here's the first pack. Let's see. Oh my god, I love how easy these are to open compared to Pokemon packs. I did pick up some Mega Evolutions today as well. There was hardly any left. I was like 25th in line. And I think I was able to get like 10 booster packs, and that's pretty much it, and 2 little tins. All right, let's get to this. Unstable Experiment, Taxi Driver, Subway Train, Merciless Enforcers, Spider-Man Web Slinger, cool. News Helicopter, Eerie Gravestone, Spider Islanders, that's a cool card. Raging Goblinoids. I know people that are just obsessed with like goblins. I'm sure that will sell very fast. Sun Spider Nimble Wetter. That's a cool looking card. School Days. Ooh, Mary Jane. Mary Jane Watson. My first rare. Redhead. Put that to the side. Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Nice. We got a foil. Land and token. So I'm gonna start like separating all these out. I think I had another, no. I'll just separate those lands and stuff for now from the rares. Alright, pack number 2. I don't think that was too bad. Oh, that Mary Jane, she's not on the list 1, I don't think so. It's under $10 for that card. I'm not going to go through all the whole pages and try to find it, but if it's not on the first page, I know it's under $10. Pack number 2 here. Kapow, that's a cool card. Venom, Evil Unleashed. Rhino's Rampage, it's a cool card. Spider-Woman, Stunning Savior. Put that in the rare file, foil pile, my land, tokens, rest there. Spider-Woman. Let's see if she's in the first page here. No, I don't see her in the first page. Alright. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Only if those spectaculars are in here. I do have a collector's pack, but I don't really want to open it, to be honest with you. Electro's Vault, that's a cool card. Venomized Cat, I think that's going to be very popular. Ooh, with great power. Look at that enchantment, that's a cool one. Very cool enchantment. Ooh, here we go. Borderless Symbiote Spider-Man. I think that's a good, a very good art there, and I believe that's going to go for something. Okay, we got a foil island. Nice. I think people are really sleeping on this set. Like, it's Spider-Man. Like, come on. Like, even though Magic is the oldest TCG, so you probably have a lot of, you know, older players. You know, typically you're not going to find 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, you know, playing Magic just because it's older. But I think with this set, I think you are definitely going to see some of the younger crowd getting into it. Like, I was in line today at GameStop, and they're like, what are you here for? And I'm here for some Magic and some Pokemon, pretty much whatever I get my hands on. Because I have my online store, so I could sell anything. And they're like, Magic? They're like, really? And I kind of just gave them some little information about Magic, of just how popular it is. Ooh, Spider-Ham Peter Porker. I think that does go for something there. Oh, that's a cool enchantment. Spider-Bot. Okay. No, that's a good one. And they were surprised, or they didn't know that, you know, Magic was the very first TCG. And just like how cool it is, like with the arts that they did, the Spider-Man collab, and they just did that Final Fantasy collab, which I think was like their highest like selling set like of all time or something crazy like that. Ooh, I like that art. So I think people are really sleeping on this because it's gonna bring a lot of people into Magic, and to get them to start playing, hopefully some Commander, because that's like, I think that's like, to me, I think that I have the most fun playing Commander. There. And even when I got to when those people got to the register before me, like, they look back at me and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up a Spider-Man, you know, box or a couple packs, because yeah, they just had no idea. And I believe there's way more money in Magic than any other TCGs as well. I mean, if you just look up the prices of the cards, they're just way higher. I mean, in Pokemon, you open a pack, or, you know, and most of those cards are just penny cards. Oh, look at that, dude. That is a cool art card there, and it's foil. It's nice. Yeah, Pokemon, there's just, if you don't get like the hit card or like the top 3 cards, everything else is like pennies. Like, even all the EX cards are like pennies, you know? They're like, they're everything's pretty much bulk. Like, when I'm buying collections from people and they have all those EXs, like, I don't pay more than like 10 cents for those. Because to be honest with you, they're really, like, 9% of them are only worth maybe 25 cents. So I think Pokemon is a lot more of a gamble than Magic. Magic is more, you know, for sure every other card is going to go for something like $1, a couple dollars, $20 here, $30 there. Ooh, legendary creature, borderless, Norman Osborn. That's nice. Nice. Ooh, these lands are very good. They're very popular. I think they go for a couple bucks. But those lands are going to be like, everyone's going to want to use those lands for sure. I'm liking the pulls I'm getting so far, you guys. I'm really liking them. Nothing too crazy, I don't think, on this first page, but regardless, everything's going on my store, so I think it's good just for, you know, my customers that are building their decks anyways. So I want to have some stuff for people to build their decks. Ooh, I think I have, yeah. Oh. Bagel and Chimere. I love bagels. Looks like cats are a big theme in this one. Masked Meower. Oh, that's cool. Very cool art there. Oh, this artifact will leave it here. Creature, spider, human, hero. Huh. Wow, I didn't have no rare in this one. Well, there's this one, but Alright. But yeah, so a lot of people in that line were mostly there for Pokemon. I think the first like 5 people pretty much bought out the entire Pokemon stock. They had like 12, I think, display cases or boxes. Those went right away. A lot of people were there like with their kids, so there was a whole family. So really, and each person was limit 2, so they got 2. They could even get 2 of the boxes as well, which is kind of crazy. You would think if you only have 12, they would only allow 1, right? But yeah, the first couple people, they took everything. Everybody else was just, all that's left was, you know, just the booster or the blister packs. Ooh, Peter Parker's camera, I like that one. Ooh, I got a foil forest of that art. That is great. That is great. But oh, and it started raining too. When we were all waiting, it started raining very, very hard. So we were all hoping some people would leave the line, but no, people were committed. They were definitely committed out there. I'm gonna go a little faster now because I think we've seen most of the cards. Oh, that's a cool card there. Land token. I think in this set, like, there's not that many like different cards. There's like 180 different cards in this set, so I will be getting a lot of duplicates, I'm sure, which is fine. You know, people running different formats need duplicates anyways. And usually if I have, you know, duplicates of a card, I could sell maybe even sometimes a little over market, just because people want to get all their cards at one time instead of getting them from, like, you know, buying, you know, a whole deck of 100 cards and you have to get them from 100 different sellers. Nobody wants 100 plain white envelopes coming to them. They'd rather just get one big package, you know, tracked. So the more inventory I have, obviously the better, because I'll be in people's carts and they'll just more than likely just order everything from me, even if I am selling a little over market. Just because they know I'm trustworthy, they're going to get their card in the right condition. Craven the Hunter, that's a cool one. And yeah, they don't got to get it from a whole bunch of different sellers. So yeah, unfortunately I took a loss on this Play Booster box here. I spent like $230 for it. On market they're like $150, and I really just don't see them going back to like that $220 mark. So my only option is to open it and sell the singles, hoping that I get some good pulls here. So far I've gotten some decent ones. Land. I didn't get nothing too crazy yet. Nothing on the first page of the highest listings for these cards yet. But I know most of those are you could only get those higher end cards from the collector packs, which is unfortunate. You would think, you know, they would at least put some in here, but just give you like a way lower chance of getting them or something, like a lower pull rate. That's a cool card, you guys. Mysterio. That's the foil. And the swamp. I want to have a full set of those lands. Next pack here. Hopefully this video is not too long. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to go too slow, but I guess you guys could always pause it, right? If you see something you really like. Spider-Man 2099. Oh, that's a cool one. There's our foil. Ooh, yeah. I just got my planes. A treasure token. It's getting dark. We need light, you guys. We need light. We need lights. It's been cloudy and raining like all day today. Oh no, come on, open that right. I like that. Brooklyn Visionary. There's that cat again. Ooh, here we go. Borderless Land. Multiversal. That's a very, very cool art. Craven. I swear we had another Craven that was rare. I guess this one's not rare. But it is foil. Which, awkwardly enough, I've sold a lot of Magic, and I don't think Magic players really like foil cards that play. Because I just don't really sell them. And I can see why, like, compared to like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think they're very attractive. I really don't. I mean, their textured foils and stuff are nice, but just the regular foils, people don't really want those. Like, I even had an instance to where someone ordered something from me and all I had was the foil, and I went ahead and I just sent them that foil, and it was an upgrade. It was like a $1 more, you know, for that foil. But oh, I got a lot of rares in this one. Oh, that's a good one, Maximum Carnage. And they actually got upset because I sent them an upgrade, you know. But I get it. If, you know, a lot of people, they just don't want the foil. Maybe they already had the foil. I thought I was doing them a favor by sending them an upgraded version. But you learn from your mistakes. I won't be doing that again. Alright, ooh, cool token there. Scorpion Sting. Ooh, I think that's my first one. Ooh, that's a very cool art right there. Reanimate. Borderless too. Enchantments. Ooh, a lot of rares in this one. There's my foil. Land. So I had a card scanner and I returned it already. I was gonna make a video on it. So what was happening? It was the Epson 402 or something like that. Card scanners are great, but you gotta get the very, very high quality ones. Like the rollers that are inside of those card scanners, they'll leave little white lines on your cards. They're very, very hard to see. Like you gotta do it like on an angled light. Even if you clean the roller every couple cards, it still leaves that very faint white lines. Oh, that's a cool one. And I was like, yeah, no, I can't do that. Oh, nice. 2 good rares. Foil. So, yeah, I can't have that. You know, luckily I was only using it for my bulk cards, you know, like cards that are like 10 cents and under. Where, I mean, it's just bulk. So, but for the higher quality cards, I did penny sleeve them and then run it through, which is totally cool because they don't get damaged. The only thing that sucks about that, you can't just like grab a stack like this and just put it in your card scanner and it just like spit them out like 10 a second. and have the front and back picture on it. With the penny sleeves, you gotta literally feed them in like one by one. Which in that case, I mean, yeah, it might be a little faster than scanning them, because you don't have to worry about the, you know, getting the perfect lighting, which is the hardest thing to do when you're scanning cards. Magic cards are definitely a lot easier to scan. They pick up like right away. I don't know if they're just like better put into like the AI like recognition and the scanning, but they just pick up way easier than Pokemon. Pokemon is the hardest to scan. With your phone, you know, try to get the right lighting, the angles, you got the shadows, and you name it. So that's where card scanners come in very handy. And also if you're listing on eBay because you need pictures of the front and back of your cards. And with the card scanners, it'll take, you know, that picture of the front and back. Ooh, a non-rare borderless Web Warriors. A little bit of everybody on that one. Ooh, nice. Norman Osborn too. Nice. Some nice rares there. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. If I could ever open this pack up. So yeah, I'm just excited that I did end up picking this stuff up like day one of release. It's always exciting when a new set comes out. Am I a fan of Spider-Man? No, I'm really not. Do I like it? Yeah, sure. It's kind of after my generation with Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man's been around forever, but I think Spider-Man really picked up with like all the movies and everything like that. Ooh, nice. Looking for those lands. I just know those lands are gonna go for probably like a couple bucks each. Almost there, almost there. I mean, whoever sticks to the end of this video, I'm gonna be very surprised. I'm sure everybody's probably making these, you know, pack openings. That is a very cool art. I like that. Heroic Intervention 2 is like a very, very good card for Commander. I know that. Very good. This card will probably go for, I'm guessing, like 25-30 bucks, maybe more. And it's borderless, so it might go for more. Wow, that's gonna. Oh, nice one. That is some nice pulls from this pack right here. Very nice. Probably the best one I've had, I'm sure. Oh, I'm so tempted to open up my collector booster pack. It's like 50 bucks for one pack though, so. But gosh, if you see the, I mean, I'm sure you guys seen the cards you could get from it. I mean, it's insane. Like any of those spectacular Spider-Man hits you get, I mean, you're looking at close to $1,000 a card. So it might be worth opening. I don't know. I mean, do I really want to gamble that much? Oh, that's a cool land. Multiversal Passage. Wow, gave me nothing but lands in there. Lands sometimes they go for a lot too, depending on what the meta is. But with Magic, it's crazy. Everything sells in Magic. Like if you guys know Magic players, they have like hundreds of decks. I swear, like it's crazy. They'll have a whole suitcase just full of different decks, right? So they buy literally everything to try to make different decks. Nice. That's a nice one. Mm-hmm. And I got the land. So like I'll literally sell penny cards, you know, and it's fine because I actually still make money on it. I haven't done a whole video on it yet, but for me it's profitable. My business model, the way how I do things, I actually make like 50-60 cents from selling one penny card. So I think that's like a niche that I have because because really nobody could do that. Most people say they lose money when they do it, and I found a way to actually make money. So that's why I do it. It's actually where I make most of my money, is from selling. I'd rather sell a penny card than sell like $100 card, because, you know, so for me, I can make like like right now I'm profiting probably like closer to 80 cents when I sell a penny card. So if you do the math, you know, if I buy $100 card for 80%, let's say, which that's not what I really buy at, but let's just like put it for example. Buy $100 card for 80%, so you're looking at ooh, Spectacular Spider-Man Borderless. That is nice. That is nice. I think I want to say it's this. Oh, that's, I'm gonna have to look that up later. That is nice. Okay, for instant. Yeah, those Spectacular Spider-Mans go for the most. I have it right here on my computer. Let me just see real quick. 2 seconds. My computer went to sleep. The Spectacular Spider-Man Borderless, but it's not the textured foil, so I don't know. It doesn't go for that much. It's going for like $3-4. Still $3-4. That's like almost half of the pack. I mean, the collector one, the borderless textured foil, goes for $1,000. Yeah, those spectaculars are definitely, a lot of people want those. And the Soul Stone, I mean, speaks for itself. The chase card of the set. And I think Magic is trying to get more people to grade their cards, because really nobody grades Magic cards. Like, I'm finding out everyone just uses them to play. Ooh, Agent Venom. That's a cool one. So I think by them, you know, releasing these collector boxes and having these big textured foils, and those might be something people would want to get graded. I could definitely see this set, you know, bringing in a lot of Pokemon collectors, just because, I mean, Spider-Man, and actually getting a lot of these graded. Ooh, that's a cool one. Last pack. Last pack. I think I've gotten some pretty good pulls from here. I think the ones I really wanted to see was like the Spectacular Spider-Mans. I only pulled one. But I think that's the only one you could pull from this. I could be wrong. From these play boosters. Legendary Creature, Sandman. Ooh, good. I want those lands. I think I have a full set now of those. Well, that's the last pack, you guys. So I think here are all the big pulls here. Just show them. So yeah, that's what $240 gets you, right? I mean, I gotta look up exactly what all these go for, but I'm sure just from this stack alone, if I do sell them all, it's probably like $100, give or take. And like I said, you know, all these, you know, common cards, you know, even if I sell them at a penny each, I'm still profiting about 75-80 cents. So it adds up quick. I mean, this whole stack here is, I want to say, like maybe 300-400 cards. You know, what's 80 times 400? You know, I mean, so I can make my money back for sure. And that's not even including the lands. A lot of those lands, I think, go for like $1 or more each. And the foils, I'm sure, are going for close to $1 each. Tokens, I gotta make sure I keep track of these tokens because, oh my gosh, you guys, like, for some reason, like, tokens always get lost and misplaced. I do not know why. But even these tokens will probably go for like 20 to 40 cents each. So I'm still profiting about $1 off each one. So I'll make money. It's just gonna take time to sell them though. Hopefully I can try to get them listed and sold, sell most of them all within this week, because that's when the prices are the most. So hopefully I get that done. But yeah, you guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did watch to the end, I try to make it as entertaining as I could. But yeah, I'm just, hopefully you guys did enjoy it and you get an idea of what cards you could get in this set. I might make another video about me opening up this. There's just one pack in here, but I mean, the cards that you could get are just insane, and I think that's why it does go for so much. I mean, there's, $1,000 card, $1,000 card, 200. I mean, even just like the cheap cards in this pack are going for like a good amount of money. So it might be worth to open this up. I'm thinking about it, you guys. It's so hard and it's so tempting. I also have this. This, I think I will not open. I think this is going to be a really, really good collector item. Give it like, I might just keep this for a couple years, to be honest with you guys, because I think this is something that will go up in value. Because all the cards together make like this cool like big picture, and that's rare to have like cards that do that. I know Pokemon has done like where you have to put some cards together, but this is just really cool. So this I'm probably not gonna open. I could see it reaching over like 200, 250 in a couple months, so I will keep that. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you guys.